For the next several minutes, I'm going to take you deep into one of the most surprising discoveries in senior nutrition. So surprising that many people over 60 don't believe it until they try it. Because what if I told you there's a simple, everyday food that builds muscle better than bone broth, works faster, supports strength, protects your bones, and even helps you stay active and independent as you age? Yet almost nobody talks about it. And what if this food is probably already in your kitchen right now? Today, we're going to explore the science, the stories, and the real results behind this powerful muscle-building food, and how seniors over 60 can use it to feel stronger in just weeks. Most people over 60 believe muscle loss is an unavoidable part of aging. Doctors call it sarcopenia, and it begins as early as your 40s. By the time you reach 60, you can lose up to 1% of your muscle every year. That might sound small, but it adds up quickly. It's the reason many people suddenly struggle with stairs, lose balance easily, or feel weaker even though their lifestyle hasn't changed. For years, bone broth has been promoted as the ultimate anti-aging superfood. It's warm, soothing, and loaded with collagen. But here's the shocking truth. While bone broth is great for the skin and joints, it is not the most effective food for building muscle. Collagen protein doesn't contain enough leucine, the amino acid responsible for stimulating muscle repair and growth. In fact, your muscles can't grow efficiently without leucine, no matter how much collagen you drink. So what food beats bone broth for muscle growth in seniors? It's eggs. Yes, simple, affordable, everyday eggs, one of nature's most complete muscle-building foods. And the more you learn about them, the more powerful they become. Eggs are one of the only foods on Earth that contain all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect balance required for human muscle growth. They also contain one of the highest natural concentrations of leucine. Just 2 eggs deliver almost a full gram of this muscle-triggering amino acid. Scientists call leucine the switch because it tells your body, start building muscle now. Bone broth can't flip that switch, but eggs can quickly and effectively. Think about how fascinating this is. Every egg contains everything needed to grow an entire living creature. All the proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients required for life fall, packed into one small, inexpensive food. No supplement bottle can recreate this balance. Nature made it perfectly. Now, imagine you're over 60 and your muscle-building ability is lower than it used to be. Your body needs more of these complete proteins, not less. That's why older adults who include eggs regularly in their diet experience better mobility, stronger muscles, better balance, and even reduced risk of falls. But eggs do much more than build muscle. They protect bone density because they contain vitamin D and K2, to nutrients that help your bones absorb calcium properly. Many seniors consume calcium but lack the vitamins needed to deliver that calcium to their bones. Eggs naturally provide that missing link. They also support brain health. The yolk contains choline, which is essential for memory and cognitive function. Seniors with higher choline intake have sharper thinking and reduced risk of memory decline. Bone broth doesn't provide this, eggs do. Eggs are also a powerful source of healthy fats. For years, people feared egg yolks because of cholesterol. Science shows that cholesterol in eggs does not raise blood cholesterol for most people. In fact, cholesterol is needed to produce hormones, including the hormones responsible for muscle growth. Seniors with extremely low cholesterol often experience weakness, fatigue, and hormonal imbalance. Eating eggs helps support hormone production naturally. So how do you use eggs strategically to build muscle after 60? Timing matters. Your muscles respond best to protein in the morning and after physical activity. For example, eating 2 eggs with breakfast can activate muscle repair early in the day, giving your body the fuel it needs to stay strong. Pairing eggs with resistance, exercise, something as simple as chair squats, light dumbbells, or resistance bands, creates a powerful muscle-building effect. One of the biggest mistakes seniors make is eating most of their protein at night instead of evenly throughout the day. Research shows that for people over 60, even distribution of protein leads to greater muscle growth. That means getting 20 to 30 grams of high-quality protein in the morning, again at lunch, and again at dinner. Eggs make that easy. Now let's compare the 2 foods directly. Single cup of bone broth contains only about 9 grams of protein and it's mostly collagen. which the body doesn't use effectively for building muscle. The leucine content is extremely low, meaning it can't trigger the muscle-building process. 2 eggs contain 12 grams of complete protein with a high leucine concentration. This is enough to activate muscle repair and stimulate new muscle growth. That's why in studies, seniors who eat eggs see improved strength in their legs and grip, to major indicators of longevity. But the benefits go even deeper. Eggs help stabilize blood sugar, which prevents the energy crashes many seniors feel in the afternoon. They keep you fuller longer, helping maintain a healthy weight. They also support eye health with the nutrients lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect against age-related vision decline. Bone broth is comforting and great for hydration, but it simply doesn't deliver the essential building blocks your muscles need. Eggs do. Picture a 65-year-old man who starts his day with toast and tea. By noon, he's already low on protein and low on energy. Compare that to a 65-year-old who wakes up, eats 2 eggs, maybe a small serving of Greek yogurt, and goes for a short walk. His muscles activate, his strength improves, his balance stabilizes, his metabolism increases. Over time, he becomes stronger, not weaker as he ages. The same applies to women. Many women over 60 unknowingly eat too little protein. This leads to muscle loss, joint pain, slower recovery, and weight gain. Adding eggs daily can reverse these trends, helping women maintain strength, bone density, and energy. You don't need to eat a dozen eggs. Even 2 eggs a day can make a noticeable difference. If you're worried about cholesterol, most modern research shows that eggs do not increase the risk of heart disease in healthy adults. In fact, the nutrients found in eggs often improve cardiovascular health. Let's explore how this works inside your body. When you eat eggs, your digestive system breaks the proteins down into amino acids. These amino acids travel through your bloodstream and enter your muscles, where they repair damaged fibers and create new ones. This process becomes slower with age, but eggs supply the exact building blocks needed to speed it up again. Many seniors notice within just a few weeks that they feel stronger, have better endurance, and experience less muscle soreness. And here's one more surprising fact. Eggs may help you sleep better. The amino acid tryptophan supports serotonin and melatonin production, to hormones that regulate sleep. A well-rested body builds muscle more efficiently. You can prepare eggs in any way you'd like: boiled, scrambled, poached, or as an omelet loaded with vegetables. The key is consistency. Your muscles can't store protein, so you must supply it daily. Bone broth can still be part of your diet. It's excellent for your gut, your joints, and your immune system. But if your goal is to grow stronger, protect your bones, stay active, and maintain muscle after 60, eggs deliver results that bone broth simply can't match. And as we move deeper into this topic, you are going to learn how to combine eggs with other simple foods to amplify muscle growth, how to time your meals for maximum strength gains, and how seniors can build muscle even with low-impact exercise. But before we wrap up, there's one more thing that ties all of this together. Something most people overlook, even if they're eating the right foods. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing protein. That means you might be eating enough, you just aren't using enough. This is why pairing eggs with movement is so important. You don't need intense workouts. Even simple movements like standing up from a chair, light resistance band pulls, wall push-ups, or a 10-minute walk after breakfast can dramatically increase how much protein your muscles absorb. And here's the surprising twist. Seniors who eat high-quality protein within 2 hours of physical activity build nearly twice as much muscle as those who don't. Scientists call this the anabolic window, but you can think of it as your body saying, "I'm ready, give me the building blocks now." Eggs fit into this window perfectly. Now imagine this becoming part of your routine. You wake up, have 2 eggs with breakfast, do a short set of movements, and you've already triggered muscle growth for the day. You continue to spread protein through lunch and dinner, stay hydrated, and move a little more. Week by week, your muscles respond. Your legs feel stronger. Your arms feel steadier. Your balance improves. Your energy lasts longer. Feel younger, not because you're turning back time, because you're giving your body exactly what it needs to function at its best. And yes, the science supports all of this. Seniors who prioritize high-quality proteins like eggs have lower rates of falls, better physical performance, stronger bones, and healthier aging overall. Bone broth has its place, but eggs give your muscles what they're truly craving: complete nutrition, high leucine, and the power to rebuild. This isn't about bodybuilding. It's about independence. It's about being able to lift a grocery bag, walk upstairs, get out of a chair without support, or play with your grandkids without feeling exhausted. It's about adding strength to your life so you can keep doing the things that matter most. And now that you understand how one simple food can reshape your health after 60, it's time to bring everything we've covered together. And that brings us to the final and most important takeaway. Aging does not mean losing strength, does not mean weakness, slow movement, or relying on others. Your body is always ready to rebuild itself, no matter your age. You just have to give it the right tools. And sometimes, the most powerful solutions are not exotic powders, expensive supplements, or trendy superfoods. Sometimes they're simple, familiar. Sitting quietly in your kitchen waiting for you to notice them, eggs are one of those solutions. They beat bone broth for muscle growth, not because bone broth is bad, but because eggs are complete. They give your muscles the exact nutrients they need in the exact form your body can use. And when you combine them with even gentle movement, you unlock strength that many seniors think they've already lost. So as you go forward, think about what stronger muscles mean for your life. Better balance, better mobility, better energy. A body that supports you instead of limiting you. A future where you don't just age, you age powerfully. One simple food, one simple habit, one simple choice at a time. If you want more videos like this that help you stay strong, active, and independent after 60, make sure to stay tuned because your best years can still be ahead of you.